Hi, I'm Stefan Rijkaart. I'm a UX data scientist for Qualtrics. My role is to improve our user experience by helping my stakeholders understand how our users interact with our product. And I'm super excited to be an Amplitude Pioneer Award winner for 2020. Our initiative to drive wide-scale Amplitude instrumentation started in early 2019, shortly after I and my co-award winner first joined the company. We recognized that there was a need for a single platform to collect and analyze data related to how users were interacting with our product. And that was something that we didn't really have at the time. We did already have an Amplitude license at the time, but it was just being used by a handful of teams and it wasn't really widely known in the company. And so after some deliberation, we came to the decision to standardize on Amplitude and to basically set out with the goal of instrumenting analytics throughout our product. The biggest challenge in doing so, I would say, was getting buy-in from various product teams. Because we are not engineers ourselves, we had to rely on partnerships with those teams to instrument these analytics events. And in order to do that, we really had to pitch the value that we felt Amplitude was going to bring to those teams. But once they took those first steps and they began to see the value that was coming in from that, a lot of product managers very quickly turned into promoters. For me, the most exciting impact I've seen is that our stakeholders are starting to think and talk about data more than ever before. We went from having about 50 monthly active users in Amplitude in early 2019 to about 350 in recent months in 2020. Beyond that, we have started up a couple analytics-focused Slack channels, and Amplitude is really at the heart of a lot of that discussion. And more than anything, we're starting to see product managers ask more questions about usage and consider usage more when they're defining success for their new features, which is really awesome to see. Amplitude helped us achieve our success by making it really easy for a small central team to scale our analytics across the organization. The simplicity of sending events made it so that we were able to do the lion's share of the work by speccing events and properties and thinking about how to maintain a consistent taxonomy throughout the product. And our engineering teams were able to implement those events without a large time commitment. Beyond that, the Amplitude tool itself, it has a lot of really powerful analytics capabilities and has been really easy for most of our users to pick up and learn pretty quickly. And finally, Casey and the Amplitude team have been incredibly responsive to our feedback. We have given tons of feedback and suggested tons of improvements, and a lot of that stuff has made its way into the product, which really impresses me and makes me feel like we have a partner. My advice for other Amplitude customers is to focus on the value that you're delivering to your stakeholders. When we engage with a new team, we try to get input from product managers, designers, engineering, and just try to understand the full range of questions that each of those perspectives has about how users are interacting with their feature. We use those questions to inform the Amplitude events that we spec. And when instrumentation is complete, we double back with those teams and we help them answer those questions that they had. As a result, our stakeholders immediately get to see the value that comes from their time investment. And they often go and share those insights with other people and other teams, and interest across the organization starts to kind of build.